Your News, presented by Stephen Taylor and Damien Watson.
Here are the headlines. We have two stories in this edition of Your News that have been covered by the BBC and ITV. We have the results of this year's Christmas card competition. Also an update on day service modernisation and much more.
Safe Places was in the Yorkshire Evening Post on the 13th of November, and a short film is going to be made, but here's a short clip that is currently available on YouTube.
Leeds Police Station as a whole, it was something that we signed up to several months ago and we were really keen to join. It seemed like a really good idea. It was really simple. It was something that ultimately was going to help people and make life a little bit easier for a group of people, and ultimately make our life a little bit easier as well. You know, with the wristbands and the cards, it's so simple, it's so easy to kind of help people and get them back to where they need to be. The training was delivered at the police station. And it was really useful, really insightful. It was a brief training session, but it really did the job, and it gave the officers a really good insight into what was needed and what was required with the scheme. I think it's just ultimately something that will boost their confidence, and it's there if they need to. And hopefully they'll never need it, and they'll have that confidence to travel, to use buses, to use trains, to come into Leeds city centre. But ultimately it's there if they need to. We're there to help if they need to, and a lot of the staff members at Leeds Station are there to help. And ultimately just the wristbands and the cards are just such a good, simple idea.
Here is an overview of some other stories across the city.
And congratulations to Blackgate's Community Base. They won the council's Healthy Eating Project pumpkin carving competition for team effort. They were given a wonderful hamper of fresh fruit, berries and cereal. And here is some more footage from across the city from all of the Halloween parties that went on.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a slip that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. You start to
Dozens of staff from our service were nominated for recognition in the 2013 Adult Social Care Awards for Excellence. Not only were many named as runners-up in each of the 12 categories, but we had 5 overall winners. Noreen Metcalf was recognised for spending money wisely, Janet Holt for making a difference, and Paul Hamill was named the Apprentice of the Year. Caroline Heselgrave has a learning disability and works as a kitchen assistant at Potter Newton Fulfilling Life Service. She picked up the award for personal achievement. And Britta Afori-Kurigu, who rushed to the aid of a colleague who was struck down by a brain hemorrhage, has been honoured with the top award. Britta was helping with a customer's weekly shop alongside her well-respected co-worker Mandy Knight when tragedy struck last November. Britta contacted the emergency services and kept Mandy comfortable until an ambulance arrived. Sadly, Mandy died a short time later, just days before her 42nd birthday. But with thanks to Britta's actions, her family were able to say goodbye. Britta was named Colleague of the Year, and Mandy's son James attended alongside Britta to pick up the award. And now for some money-raising stories. Staff and customers from the community base at Morley Library raised £266 at their open day. West Ardsley, Hillside and Janet Gath at Bedford Place all organised coffee mornings in aid of the Macmillan Cancer Research. Lots of people turned up to support the cause, and between them they raised almost £1,000. And David Norman hosted a coffee afternoon in aid of children in need at the Courtyard Cafe in Horsforth, where he volunteers. And well done to Peter, who was awarded his washing up competency certificate. The new community base at Middleton Leisure Centre opened in July. It was a very smooth transition for customers leaving West Ardsley and Rothwell services, and everyone was very excited. Barbecue was held at the base for customers and parents and carers who wanted to visit and see the new facilities. Middleton Leisure Centre had an official opening at the end of September. All the councillors for the Middleton Park ward attended, together with Councillor Lucinda Yeadon, Executive Member of Leisure. Customers and staff at the community base made everyone welcome by providing refreshments, and there was a fabulous cake to share. In October, the new community base at Hall Park Active in Cookridge opened. Customers are settling into their new wonderful facilities, which include Bodyline Gym, swimming, hydrotherapy pools, studios, garden and cafe. The official opening for the leisure centre will take place in December. To add to the good news, changing places toilets have been provided as part of the new facilities at Middleton and Hall Park, which brings the total in Leeds to 17. Leeds City Council leader, Councillor Wakefield, officially opened Middleton Park in September. Customers on permitted earnings have been supported by staff to run the cafe in the visitors' centre since last December. The cafe continues to be popular and is open every day during the week from 10:15 until 2:15. It is operated by Friends of Middleton Park on a weekend. The Health Task Group is a group of health professionals, service users and carers which work together with organisations to try to improve health services for people with learning disabilities in many different ways. They meet every 6 weeks and they would love to hear from people about what they think of health services and anything they want to share about their experiences or other things that can be improved. Please contact Norman Campbell, the chair of the task group, on 843-2927 or ncampbell2@nhs.net. And a big well done to Linda, Wendy, Sarah and Shelley at Delview. They've all lost 10 stone between them and they've been following the Slimming World plan and attending classes. Well done to the ladies.
And now for some sport news.
This is what it's all about, getting out on the field and giving it a go. I'm in Leeds, in Headingley, at the home of the Leeds Rhinos for the National Disability Rugby Festival. Over 100 people here today, all kinds of abilities, ages, all trying to be crowned champions at the end of the day. But it's about a lot more than that.
It's very good, and we work as a team, me and Chris and all other Blues, work as a team, and we work as a team as best mates.
I like playing rugby because I like it. Keeps you fit, keeps all that, keeps you fit, all that stuff, it does it.
Keith Senior's been involved all day today, helping to ref and generally kind of cajoling, getting everybody enthused. Why are events like this important, Keith?
Yeah, it's great. The Leeds Rugby Foundation, we do a lot for the community. Leeds City Council involved as well, and basically it's about these kids having a good time and having some fun.
It's brilliant. It's great. I was our best woman in a match because in my average I scored 5 tries.
Sees the try line, nobody's going to stop him, he's smiling yet.
And Ian Maguire went to see the Rugby League World Cup holders New Zealand beat Papua New Guinea 56-10 at Headingley Carnegie Stadium and win a place in the quarter-finals. He really enjoyed himself, though the biggest cheer of the night was when the Kiwis did the Haka War Dance. And some more television coverage. June Perkins from the Growing Zone was featured on ITV's Surprise Surprise. Becky and customers from the Rothwell Leisure Centre were featured on the show and interviewed.
Come and join me and bring your friend Sarah with you. Surprise, surprise!
This is what we found out about June and the Growing Zone.
So June turned an allotment space that was neglected and covered with brambles into a community garden for everyone to come and enjoy. A place where people can grow, learn and gain in confidence about themselves.
When you actually agree to join us, you've got the chance to do one of these.
Everyone's so nice. It means a lot to me because I see my guys enjoying it so much.
Yeah.
They learn how to interact with other people, how to come out of their shells a little bit.
You can get a bigger pot,
Yeah.
and you can pot it up.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can take it home and give it to your mum.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We arrive with smiles on our faces.
Yeah.
And we all go home with smiles on our faces.
I'm so proud of June. Just want to shout from the rooftops about her, what she's done. She turned her passion for gardening into a unique space in the outskirts of Leeds, a place of real joy and care.
Go and make sure he's all right.
Never met anybody like June. She's unique. She's a national treasure. I just wanted to say an incredibly big thank you.
We look back at the Octopus Club night and some other musical stories.
In September, the Beautiful Octopus Club opened its doors to clubbers dressed as a variety of wild animals. Why? Because the theme this time was the Jungle Book. Running up to club night, customers could choose workshops to learn either to play with the live octopus band, contribute to the stunning artwork to be displayed in the university, or learn DJing skills and play their own set. The night was very well attended and everyone got into the jungle spirit. Well done to Nikki Taylor for organising another great night. Customers from the bridge and invited guests enjoyed a concert and workshop given by the pop, rock and punk band The Wrong Songs at Holbeck Community Centre. This was the band's second appearance following a very successful visit earlier in the year. The trio brought along microphones, instruments and amplifiers so everyone could join in. And here's a few pictures of customers and staff enjoying the Grease theme night at the Leap On Dancing Club Nights, held at Tiger back in September and November. With over 200 entries in the 2013 Christmas card competition, the judges had a tough job picking their favourite pictures from each area this year. After much debate, 10 drawings were shortlisted and the artists were invited to a celebration event. Amid much excitement, prizes were handed out and the overall winner was announced. The winning card will be used for this year's Learning Disability Community Support Service Christmas card. So over to Andy to announce this year's overall winner.
Here are a few holiday adventures from within in our service.
Earlier this year, Peter, George and Mark from South Leeds Supported Living Services in Morley went on holiday to Pefcos in Rhodes, along with their support workers Howard and Charles. The men enjoyed exploring the local area, trying different food and relaxing around the swimming pool. They saved some energy for the Eclipse Bar where they danced the night away. Everyone had a great time. Last Christmas, Wayne Walters achieved his long-held dream of seeing Celine Dion perform live at Caesars Palace when he travelled independently to Las Vegas, with support from colleagues at Roseville and Glenn Richards, his Keyring community living volunteer. Wayne planned carefully for his trip of a lifetime. In just 1 week, Wayne managed to visit the Grand Canyon, Madame Tussauds, the Mirage Volcano and the Venetian Hotel. He also developed a taste for chocolate and vanilla milkshakes. In fact, Wayne had such a fantastic time, he's going again this Christmas. Although he plans to see some new sights, he will not miss the opportunity to return to Caesars Palace to see Celine Dion in concert. Rothwell Leisure Centre Adult Social Care Base and South East One Fulfilling Life Service kicked off Christmas festivities with 2 well-attended Christmas fairs. The first was Rothwell's on the 5th of December. With Father Christmas taking pride of place, ready to welcome all who attended, the day was guaranteed to be a big success. And on the 6th of December, South East One held their Christmas fair at Middleton Park Cafe. This was set to a Victorian theme with the aroma of mulled wine and Off by Heart Choir singing Christmas carols. This event was full of Christmas cheer. A big thank you to the Off by Heart Choir, who have performed at Saltaire this year, also at the Lord Mayor's Carol Concert, turned up and entertained the crowds for us at Middleton Park. And just a quick reminder of up and coming events that happen between now and the next edition of Your News. The Ice Cube will be back in early 2014, plus don't forget the Valentine's Fair will be here as well. Also just a quick reminder that the Learning Disability Week in 2014 will be between the 16th the 22nd of June. We would love to hear about your Christmas events and parties. Why not put the details into the Good News log along with any photographs, or if you could email them to carol.benson@leeds.gov.uk and we will publish the best ones in the March edition. And also in the March edition we will let you know what you said about what we do well. We will also tell you what you said you would like us to do better and how we are going to do this, so we continually improve our services.
Thanks for watching your news and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.